Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm with Nick.
Hello.
Hello, and we are going up there. Up there is Aleister Crowley's old cottage, and we're going to do a bit of a after dark investigation up there. But before we get up there and find something we don't want to find, I've got the drone. I'm going to fly it up there and make sure there's no one up there worshipping the devil or some drunk kids. But either way, drone's going up first, we'll get some shots, and then we'll see you on the inside. Hey then guys, so we are back in the cottage now. I've got the laser set up and we are in full swing. Got a couple of ambient lightings just so we can get set up and see what we're doing. And yeah, so far the feeling is quite good, to be fair, considering the what the place's history is all about. It's not feeling anything too bad at the minute. But, obviously the night is young. But one thing I did spot, which I didn't spot last time I was here, bear me a sec, I'm just going to get my torch out and light it up for you. The charcoal sort of face up there. Bit of a weird one. I don't know if I'm picking it up on the camera or not. So yeah, it's not what I was expecting at the minute. It's very peaceful. All is well. Absolutely pitch black here for a minute.
I doubt it. What? You're who? Crowley freaks. Can you read that?
Yeah, it's
I love cat being. Somebody's a Catman freak.
very artistic people out there. Yeah, and the spelling is pretty bad on that, isn't it?
It's awful.
Madeleine McCann is fake.
But there's not a bad vibe in here.
No, I'm not getting any of that. It's, I mean, obviously someone has definitely been up here since I was last here, because that bed from my earlier video was let down. It's now not. It's been used as an air rifle practice.
beautiful.
Really dark, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. That's me moving the lasers.
Is there anybody here with us? Any spirits? Anyone wishing to communicate? Quiet.
Spirits of Cottage. If you're here, we come in peace. We come with respect. We just want to learn the truth about this properly. If you want to tell your story, come forward and communicate with us. Give us a knock, a tap. Let us know you're here. The history of this place is fairly dark, associated with Aleister Crowley. Known as the wickedest man on earth, the Beast 666. There must be some stories to tell. If you're afraid of all the dots on the wall and the floor, it won't hurt you. So just let us know you're here. Does anybody wish to communicate? If you don't have any energy, you can use mine.
Heating oil.
Alec,
It doesn't.
bad things happen here.
Right then guys, so we're actually going to pack up. It's as you can see, still pitch black, but we're just not getting enough in here. It's really weird because we were both expecting quite a lot to happen, and there was a few interesting words on the spirit box, a few noises, and sort of cold feelings, as well as I kept seeing something out the corner of my eye. But again, you got to put some of that down to it being a really old building, and your sort of mind going a bit wild in places as well. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back down to the car in the dark, try and get down there safely, get back to the car. I think on the way back towards Bude, we're going to head into Tintagel, and you might remember my first video in the woods there. I think we're going to check that out on the way back. So all is not lost, but for now I think we're calling it a day at the Crowley cottage, just because it is not a lot happening here.
And it's cold.
And it's cold. It is getting cold now. I think that mist has really come in now, and it's really dropped. So we're going to head off, and we'll catch you in a bit.
Quite a fast bit of river, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got some flow to it.
So it's got the waterfalls, but you know. It just feels heavy. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if you feel it or not. Can you feel the energy?
Yeah, I don't feel easy as stuff I did before then.
Yeah, I don't like not having the torch. Have people drowned here? That you know of?
No, but you're not far off some of the stuff that's mentioned about this place. I've got shivers all down my spine then.
I've gone icy cold and I'm being drawn to the river. And I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's not getting any good feelings anyway.
You're not getting good feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're not sensitive to it.
No.
I'm getting a headache.
Do you know what? Every time I've come here since that day, I've had major headaches every time.
It's a very, very different vibe to Crowley's cottage, specifically.
Oh yeah, it gets worse.
But yeah, just as I was walking along that bit, I was drawn to that bit of river.
Yeah, there's lots of things to say about the river, to be fair.
Okay. We'll go a bit further and we'll see what else I can pick up on.
Right guys, so we're down at St Nexon's Glen now, we're in the woods, and the feelings aren't great, to be fair. We're getting feelings here that we weren't getting up at the cottage. I mean, the cottage was dead end, there was no activity there at all, nothing happening, no feelings, no EVPs, nothing. So on the way home, it's just gone midnight now, and we're in the middle of the woods, as you can see. And some of you guys have been watching, you know that this is where I first had my very first ever paranormal experience. And I wanted to see what it felt like at night, so me and Nick come down here. And yeah, lots of feelings at the minute. It's going to be one I think that we're going to come back to and have to do a full investigation at, because the feelings we get here, just stood here, I mean, we're not far into the woods now. We're not, you know, we're not
150
yeah,
yards maybe?
150 yards maybe into the woods. And you know, it's about a half-hour walk up to the waterfall, so there's a long way to go. But I mean, just the feelings we're getting here is quite strong, and I think it's definitely going to be one that needs a proper looking at. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty eerie here.
It's heavy. The atmosphere's thick, it's heavy.
It is, there's real strong atmosphere. And yeah, I can hear things, and it doesn't help the river down there. It sort of blocks the senses a bit. But yeah, I think it was just such a disappointment at Crowley's cottage, not catching a lot. And I mean, there was a lot of stuff off camera as well that we'd done, and there was nothing happening. Whereas here, I mean, it is, again, pitch black, no light pollution other than our torches, and you know, it's absolutely pitch black out there. And
something's watching us.
yeah, do you know, I might start walking back this way. Definitely not feeling good in here, guys, so we're gonna head that way a minute. Do you know what, actually, when I put the pictures and stuff on Facebook when I was down here for the first one, and someone said there was someone who was watching me in that picture.
I heard...
See, my hair's all going again, it's...
Yeah. I heard, just before I felt, my eyes are watering. That's how I know that there's something there.
Yeah, no, there's
But I heard a thump, almost like somebody knocking on a tree.
yeah, no, it's not good. I think it's definitely one to look at.
Oh, definitely. And I still
But I
feel like
think
we're being watched.
Maybe a bigger team that's just...
Doesn't feel good right now.
No, it's not good. This place has got a lot of history.
And I feel dizzy.
Well, headaches are the one thing I get here. Quite bad headaches, actually.
No, I feel like my legs have gone weak.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't think it helps that we're in a... Should we hear that?
No. A voice?
Yeah. Right, gonna move a little bit quicker. certainly doesn't help. We're in the middle of the woods. I mean, it does play havoc with your senses.
Yeah, it does. I'm happy now it's his time.
Yeah, but
I think if I came back
cool.
now, I would want more people.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to come back with a bigger team.
You know, so just from standing there. I might come down in the day at some point.
Oh, it's definitely worth a day. Coming down during the day, it's lovely during the day. But I say I've really felt something that day I was here. That's what got me into all this. And I just heard that voice again.
I didn't hear the voice again.
I think we're going to sign off for a minute anyway. I don't think we're... I just saw something up in that tree then as well.
Well, that could have just been shadow of me.
It might have been.
There's something down there though, and it's sinister.
So that's the woods down there. That was more of a teaser, guys, because the Crowley cottage was so much of a write-off. And what we're going to do is just make sure you subscribe to this, because I think we're going to come back here with a better team.
Oh, we've got to.
A bigger team, and yeah, there's something down there, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we are going to come back here. It's definitely one. I mean, you know, I've been so skeptical all my life, and to come down here after 34 years of life and suddenly believe in the paranormal because of how I felt down here, I think that's saying something. And that was during the day. At night, I mean, this place just feels unbelievable.
I think it's the sort of place you've got to come yourself to understand how it feels.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You can't put it into words.
Yeah. So I'm going to call that a night tonight. I mean, I think we might, you know, just have a bit of a scenic route way home. But I think we're definitely going to come back here. A few more places on the cards as well. Possibly another return to Crowley's cottage, but maybe when it coincides with something a bit more sinister.
I said so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this.
Hopefully the cameras pick that voice up.
I don't know if the camera's going to pick. The problem is with the sound of the running water as well. But we're hearing voices all around us at the minute, guys. Don't know if it's being picked up by the camera.
And it's not the river, because they're voices.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, you know, disembodied voices. That's not running water or anything. There it was again.
No, I didn't catch it that time. Then I was concentrating on where I could have a pee.
Fair enough. Right, and yeah, so guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Sorry the Crowley thing just wasn't happening. There was nothing at all going on in that cottage tonight. And I say we're down at St Nexton's Glen now, near Tintagel in Cornwall, and you can probably tell by the tone of my voice, actually, it's really not a nice place to be right now. And we are going to come back, definitely going to come back very, very soon. I just think we need to come down well equipped, and probably a few more people, because what I felt the day I was here, you know, is indescribable. What I'm feeling right now is and my torch is going, right. I'm going to leave it there for a minute. I'll catch you in a minute. Hey then guys, so I just wanted to finish this video up by explaining a bit about what we felt in the woods. It was very hard to explain, but those woods, I mean, it is the first time I've ever felt anything paranormal ever in my life, and it's what got me into this whole going out and looking for it. And yeah, St Nexton's Glen, there's definitely something there. There's something very big there as well. the energy I felt there again tonight, and I was only 100 yards in with Nick, and yeah, I feel drained, absolutely drained. There was definitely someone there with us. There was definitely something trying to stop us going further. And the voices, I mean, were even clearer tonight than they were when I heard them that day I went in there. And yeah, I mean, the hairs on my neck are still standing up on end. It is ridiculous in there, really is ridiculous. We are going to go back. We're going to go back with a bigger team, more equipment, and we're going to really give it a good going over. And it's probably going to be the same for the Aleister Crowley cottage, to be fair, up in St Ives. I think we deserve to give that another go. Like I say, maybe when there's a full moon or a blood moon or something a bit, specific to maybe get the spirits going up there. I don't know what the problem with the Crowley cottage was. It just really wasn't. There was nothing there, nothing at all. And for an old building, you would expect to hear some knocking, some banging, something that even you could explain off as being an old house. But we didn't even get in here that. And it was so calm and quiet up there. We just had to come away, and then we just thought while we were going that way, we'd stop at St Nectan's Glen in Tintagel. And yeah, not a good feeling from there. And I know some of the guys on, I speak to on Facebook and post in the groups. When I posted a picture of me in them woods up that day that I first experienced anything, a lot of people coming back saying them woods turned my stomach, and I kind of relate to that tonight, because I mean, I've still got a stomach ache now. It was the worst feeling ever. Nick ended up with a headache. He felt as if he was being pulled towards the water. I just literally, I really couldn't concentrate. There was something telling me not to go any further, and we ended up turning around before we even got more than 200 yards into the woods. So yeah, not a very good night in that respect. It was just weird. And I am gonna, I mean, it's 2 o'clock in the morning now. I'm gonna go and get some sleep, and I'm gonna review all the footage from the cameras over tonight's whole experience. I'm very confident we're not going to have anything on the Aleister Crowley stuff, but I'm really hoping the glitch with my torch, and also some of the voices may have come through over the camera. I really hope they have, and I hope we caught something on that. But we will be going back, and hopefully you guys will join me on that one. So I know this was a bit of a bust and we didn't catch anything, but that's what this is all about. You're going to have hit and miss investigations, and I think that's what makes it more real as well, the fact that you're not going to every haunted location and getting something. It's not going to happen, and I'm glad it hasn't, to be fair. We were both really rolled up and really excited about the Aleister Crowley cottage. We thought Satanist, cultist, rumours that he summoned the devil in that cottage. We were expecting massive amount of activity, and to get nothing, it was just so deflating. Going in there with high expectations and getting nothing really didn't help at all. But then when we went to the woods at St Nectan's Glen, a very spiritual and sacred place, and yet it just feels so negative. There's so much energy in there. It's crazy. And we are going to go back, definitely going to go back. I'm going to get a bigger team together. Again, if any of you are local, any of my subscribers are local and they want to come along, get in touch, because it's going to have to be a big group, and it's going to have to be a group of people that are willing to maybe put up, suffer a bit, because the feelings in that aren't great. So Nick's got a headache, I'm suffering with a headache now, stomach ache. I just don't feel great at all after that. And we were both fine up until the point that we entered them woods. So there's something going on in there, and I think we need to find out what it is and what the cause is. So yeah, so make sure you subscribe and come along with us on that one. And if you're interested or know anyone who's interested, get in touch. And also remember to get over to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. The information for all that's at the start of the videos. And so I'm going to go get some sleep because I look worse than a ghost right now. It's not good. And I will see you on the next video, and take it easy.